Hello, I'm Dr. Kavita Tote, Assistant Professor, Adhyapak Mahavidyalay, Vadgaon, Mava. Today we are going to study the information about gender sensitization in detail. So now let's move to our topic. Today we are going to study following factors in the context of gender sensitization, aims and objectives, meaning what is gender sensitization, need, impact and benefits, and other also why gender awareness is important in our society today. What is the impact of globalization in gender sensitivity? Gender sensitivity in education. How do you promote gender sensitization? How do you practice gender sensitivity? Let us understand what are the aims and objectives of gender sensitization. To sensitize the newly induced members regarding prevalent gender inequalities in the society, to enable them to reflect upon their own socialization process and attempt to break that influence, to educate them on the status of women and the impact on development of the nation. It is important to understand the exact meaning of gender and sensitization. Gender refers to the characteristics of women, men, girls, and boys that are socially constructed. This includes this includes norms, behaviors, and roles associated with being a woman, man, girl, or boy, as well as relationships with each other. As a social construct, gender varies from society to society and can change over time. Sensitization is a non-associative learning process in which repeated administration of a stimulus results in the progressive amplification of a response. Sensitization often is characterized by an enhancement of response to a whole class of stimuli in addition to the one that is repeated. The exact meaning of gender sensitization. Gender sensitization promotes equality for men and women by allowing men and women to view what is stereotypical of and responsible for their gender. Therefore, teachers are in a position to teach children about gender sensitization through how they conduct their classroom and interact with their students. Need of gender sensitization. Why gender sensitization is needed? It means need of gender sensitization is to create awareness among the working professionals about the importance of gender sensitivity in organization. Without being sensitive to the needs of a particular gender, an individual may refrain from understanding the opposite gender. Hence, it is required to create awareness on the gender needs, gender differences in gender relations, etc. among all the functionaries. Our next point is impact of gender sensitization. Gender sensitization can induce restructuring of gender roles based on efficiency and can help realize higher productivity of men and women in household and outside work through rational and effective use of resources including available time. Next point is benefits of gender sensitivity. It is a human right and it is good for economy. Gender equality prevents violence against women and girls. Gender inequality is a root cause of violence against women. Gender equality is good for the economy. Gender equality is a human right. Gender equality makes our communities safer and healthier. Why gender awareness is important in our society today? Yes, it is need. Gender awareness is necessary because no one is ever completely able to step outside of the social and cultural processes that partially shape our identities, values, and perceptions. But we can still develop ways of reflecting and ways of in interrogating ourselves, and this is very important for group work and group. Some examples are gender issues in the community, gender bias in education, the gender pay gap, gender disparities in agriculture, poor access to healthcare, the high price of collecting water, child marriage and other forms of gender biased violence, lack of representation for women and girls at the policy level. What is the impact of globalization in gender sensitivity? Yes, it is also an important point. Globalization and its impact on gender equality. Because of gender inequalities and discrimination in all parts of the world, women can be affected negatively by globalization process to a greater extent than men. On the other hand, there can be significant gains for women with globalization. Gender sensitivity in education. Gender sensitive teaching promotes the intentional development of inclusive practices to support and nurture gender equality and diversity in the classroom. That is, explain the meaning of gender, develop gender literacy among teacher or students, understand gender relations and gender issues in classroom or school, explain roles of school in promoting gender equality among students, develop positive attitude towards gender. These are the gender sensitivity in education. How do you promote gender sensitization? Yes. Talk to women and girls. Let girls use mobile phones. Stop child marriage and sexual harassment. Make education gender sensitive. Raise aspirations of girls and their parents. Empower mothers. Give proper value to women's work. Get women into power. Encourage women into non-traditional vocations. Work together. Stop the violence. How do you practice gender sensitivity? Yes, there are several ways by which newcomers can contribute to the promotion of gender sensitivity. That is, learn more about gender issues, keep an open mind, know the law, stand up against harassment of any kind, Be respectful. Today's topic was regarding gender sensitization and its aspects. Thank you.